Welcome back. With the 2014 California gubernatorial primaries coming up in just a few weeks, we're taking a look at the major issues facing the state of California with candidate Neel Kashkari. He joins me now by telephone. Neel, good to talk with you. Thanks so much for calling in. Tell me, we just spoke with the CEO of City National, who basically said, look, unfortunately for Neel Kashkari, it looks like it's going to be Jerry Brown in the seat for the next several years. How are you going to take it from Jerry Brown? What's your plan?
Well, Maria, first of all, thanks for having me. Look, the fact of the matter is California ranks near the bottom in the country for jobs. It ranks near the bottom in the country for education. The middle class has been destroyed. We're number one in the entire nation for poverty, and Jerry Brown has the audacity to call it the California comeback. Most voters, most families have no idea what he's talking about when he says California comeback. So I'm totally focused on rebuilding the middle class. We know how to unleash the private sector. We know how to rein in regulation so that all of our businesses can thrive, so that great businesses like Toyota, like the Sriracha plant, like so many others are not picking up and leaving California. We need them to be not only stay in California, but attract more jobs to California. And we have this massive untapped energy potential in the Monterey Shale that can create hundreds of thousands of good jobs. There's so much we can do to put Californians back to work, and Jerry Brown isn't doing any of them.
Well, look, it sounds like you've got a big opportunity. The question is, how are you going to do it? We've been waiting for job creation to really start getting some momentum for a while now. It doesn't seem to be a priority on a national level. How are you going to make it your priority? Give me one or two easy things that you can do to change the situation. Well,
look, you're right. Nationally, it's not getting done in Washington, but there are Republican governors and Republican states that are making it a priority, and they are having success. Here in California, two great examples. Number one, I'm going to cancel Jerry Brown's high-speed train. It's a huge waste of taxpayer resources. I'm going to invest some of that money building more water storage so that we capture water and can feed our communities and feed our farms in years of drought. Number two is, with the regulatory appointees I'm going to have as governor, I can actually open up our Monterey Shale and invite the oil companies in to tap into it, creating hundreds of thousands of good jobs and billions of dollars of tax revenue. Both of those things are absolutely doable. Jerry Brown's not doing it. I will do it.
Yeah, no, look, you've got a great plan. That's obviously one of the easy ways to create jobs, the oil sector. What are you going to do on taxes, Neel?
You know, our taxes are way too high in California. They're pushing people away. They're pushing businesses away. I have a specific plan, first of all, to give the middle-class workers a tax cut by repealing part of Jerry Brown's tax increase, a sales tax increase. That will directly put money back in the pockets of working families. Number two, I have a tax incentive to actually lure jobs to California. So if a business picks up and moves to California under my plan, they pay no state taxes for 10 years. The beauty is this costs the California taxpayers nothing, because this is not revenue we otherwise would have ever received, and it can incentivize bringing manufacturing back to California. Maria, you know, we design great products in California. We tend to make them somewhere else. It's high time we make them here in California.
Yeah, no kidding. Are you getting your message out? Do you feel like this is resonating? Are you communicating, and is it resonating with the people?
It absolutely is. Every family that I've met of every walk of life wants the same thing. They want their kids to get a good education. They want a good job. We just started our TV advertising, a lot of it on your sister networks by coincidence. We're also doing a very aggressive direct mail campaign to introduce me to voters over the next few weeks. The primary is June 3rd. We got to get our message out, but I think we've got the right message, and I'm proud to have the endorsement of Mitt Romney, Condi Rice, Pete Wilson, Jeb Bush, Darrell Issa. They're all on board.
That's terrific. Neel, good luck. We'll be watching. We want you to come back and tell us all about it as you continue to try and really move the needle in the California economy.
Thank you, Maria. Great to be on.
We'll see you soon. Neel Kashkari joining us on the telephone in California. We'll be watching that big race coming up for one of the most important states and largest states in the country this